Welcome back to the podcast. So, if you are watching this on YouTube, this is my first time recording this podcast in a video. So, I apologize for any error, any mistake. As the name of the podcast, Grow with Glo. I'm growing, I'm learning. This is all new to me. So, let's grow together. Okay, so welcome to the Grow with Glo podcast. Um, so today's episode, I titled it Make It Until You Can Fake It. So as you notice, I was playing around with the saying that goes, fake it until you make it. Is that how you say it? Fake it until you make it. So I was saying, make it until you can fake it. While, fake it until you can make it can be a great way to inspire entrepreneurs or businesses to kind of not feel insecure about their craft, be, confident. It can be a great source of, confidence while you are new. Many people take that the wrong way. Many people become dishonest, non-authentic when it comes to their business, especially at the starting phase, especially in today's world of social media. Many people are being dishonest, non-authentic, and so on when they are starting their business, thinking it's going to be a shortcut to success. As you probably already know, there is no shortcut to success. So I am going to talk about ways. First, I'm going to talk about ways that people fake it when they are at the beginning stage, and also ways that you can actually make things that are considered as disadvantages when you are at the starting you face things that are considered disadvantages, how you can make that into your advantages, because these are stuff that big businesses are not struggling with, but you can actually make that work for you. Okay, so let's get started. So the first thing, you see me move my eyes a little bit. Since I'm making video today, I made some notes. Usually I go rogue. This is my first time making notes while I'm recording this. This is on a video, so you will see me move my head a little bit. I'm just looking at my notes. But so ways that many small businesses or many entrepreneurs fake it that I see often. So the popular one is, my office is only open from 9 to 5 or from 8 to 6. We are closed during the weekend. Any order that you send over 9 to, any order that comes over, after these hours, we will not take it, blah, blah, blah. So many people say that to kind of make their business look like what big businesses looks like, because many big businesses say 9 to 5. But what you don't know is that in today's world, many big businesses are actually moving away from that 9 to 5 setting, because everything is now online. People are working from wherever they are, so everybody is on. So like everybody is on 24/7. So many big businesses are actually moving away from the 9 to 5 setting. That's why you can chat with your bank. Some banks, you can chat with them at 11 p.m. because they know that many people are staying away from that 9 to 5 setting. People are doing most of their stuff now online, which can be 24/7. So there is basically no need for the 9 to 5 setting. But since we have it in our head that big businesses have that setting of 9 to 5, we must put that up to make it look like we are big as well. So I think most people, when they start their businesses, like me, when I started, I still had my 9 to 5 job. So many people do for years. Some people even do for years. So basically putting 9 to 5 there while you are working your full-time job is not really going to your advantage. You are working from 9 to 5 and you are off from 6 to whatever, and you run your business during that time. You can basically put open from 6 to whatever, or even open 24/7. And then whoever is going to email you, you can set up an email that say, like, you can set an automatic response that say we will get back to you within 24 hours or whatsoever. But because you are not available from 9 to 5, you are available from 6 to 10, 6 to midnight, or whatever. Most people don't even work around that time. So you will find it easier for people to reach out to you instead of reaching out to those big businesses, because everybody is off. Most people are off during that time. So what you think might be a disadvantage for you can actually be an advantage for you, because you are not open 9 to 5. You are open 24/7, or you are open 6 to 10, which is the time that works for most people. So you really don't have to fake that. So the next thing that many people fake, that I see a lot, especially online, is fake the supply and demand rule. People are always sold out, quote unquote sold out. If you are listening to this on the podcast, might be shaky a little bit because I am talking with a lot of hands movements. So people usually fake this online a lot. I am sold out, which you're not. We are booked for the rest of the year, which you're not. Event designer will say, well, I am no longer taking any order for the rest of the year. And you are putting that to attract the, demand. But that might not apply to you as a really, really small business. You will never see me post on my page that I'm booked for the rest of the year or nothing like that, because like somebody might see and just be okay, she's booked for the rest of the year. I'm not even going to bother, whatever. And like some people really do that also to just front. But what's the point of fronting if the money is not coming to your account? So if you are really booked for the year, yeah, you can post. If you're not booked for the year, I'm recording this in my office and there are some people walking around. If you're really not booked for the rest of the year, what's the point? So, and then another way that people fake it, which is funny, which, oh Lord, why are they? Which is funny and unbelievable to me. The first time I have unquartered this is like, people using other people's work as theirs. People insecure about posting their own work, especially at the beginning stage, because like I told you, my first event was $100. And it's not gonna look like the events that I'm booking now for like, $5,000, $10,000 events that I'm doing now. It's not gonna look like that. And I'm sure at my beginning stage, I might not be able to pull off that $10,000 events that I'm doing now. So just to tell you, everything has its time. And no matter the stage that you are at right now, you are at the right stage and somebody needs you, somebody need that, service. Not everybody need the big bank, the most expensive events, the most expensive work, or whatever. If you are a photographer, a DJ, or whatever, if you are at your, starting phase, and your pictures are not looking that great as the one that you see online or whatever, don't worry. There is someone out there that doesn't have the big, budget, and that will still book you for what your work is. And there are some people who really, who truly want to support you just for you, because they see you working, they see you improving. So there are people like that just want to support you. They don't care if your work is the best or not. The goal is to improve your work. But I see people post a lot of Pinterest pictures, and the worst of the worst is people actually, captioning that work as theirs. Some people post it and they don't make any, caption. They just leave it out in the open. They don't make any caption. They don't put any caption. Just leave it in the open. But people post a lot of online pictures and sell those dreams to the customer and things like that, instead of just posting their own work. If you go on my page, if you go back to 2017, even to 2018, I still have the stuff that I did back then over there. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not ashamed of it. The same reviews and the same, compliments that I am getting now, I was getting them back then. Just to show you that there is somebody out there. There are some people out there that are willing to pay for your work, no matter the stage that you are at. So don't be ashamed of your work. You don't have to post other people's work. Some people don't even post at all, because they are still waiting. They are still waiting for that big event or that big, contract, so that they can post, or so that they can advertise people. I know a lot of people who do not advertise with their own work because they are insecure about it. They think they have to fake it until they make it. You really don't. You really don't. And then people see through that. You think people don't know. People don't notice. People see through it. Somebody can just easily take that picture and put it on Google Lens or something, and they can find the original. And this can even get you, into lawsuits, because some people, if they see you using their work without giving them the credit, they might sue you. So you don't have to fake that. Okay, I'm going to talk about another one, and then go on to, and then take a break to do another segment. Style shoots. Style shoots are the most common one I'm seeing now, especially as we are not in the wedding season now. Style shoots are great. I've done a couple myself. Style shoots is basically, so this is pretty particular to those in the events. Let me plant this flower. I don't know if you guys have seen the flowers. Style shoots are, they are photo shoots that businesses, and sometimes specifically event designers or event planners do, to kind of show their work, to kind of show what they can do to a potential client, and so on. So I've seen it that a lot of designers, a lot of people, even when you go on their website, they mostly have the style shoots. They don't have a lot of their own work, and the style shoot is usually like a table, is usually like a table or two, and then most of the one I've seen is like a collaboration with other vendors, which is great. I love style shoots, But if you are only posting style shoots, most of the stuff that you are showing as your work is only the style shoots. That's been fake it until you make it. You think you are faking it until you can make it, but this can really go against you, because many people that are booking you want to see actual weddings that you have done, actual experiences, actual work that you have done. So when people usually go on their on your website, you can post your style shoot and post your work as well. But people are insecure about their work, or people are trying to go after that big budget wedding or that big budget event, that most people are only posting style shoots, which I love style shoots. But if you're doing many style shoots and most of your work are only style shoots, then we have an issue. And the worst is when some people post, style shoots, and they make it look like, or they make it look like it was an actual wedding or an actual birthday or whatever. People people can see through that. The way I could see through, the same way I could see through it, just imagine somebody who is going to spend, like, 20K with you, 10K, 15K, even 1K with you, is going to look you up, is going to take their time to investigate, to make sure, especially if you are a small business at the beginning stage and you don't have a big set reputation yet. They will take their time to investigate, look through you to make sure you are authentic. So those little things can actually ruin your reputation. Posting a style shoot as a wedding or as an event, and it's not, people can see through it. The same way that I could see through it, the same way that I can find out that it is a lie, people can, especially if they are going to invest a lot of money into your business, they will. So you got to make sure that everything you do, be your authentic self. Never be ashamed of your work. Trust me, there are people there that will pay. Even me now, I look back and I see some of my work that I was doing in 2017 or 2018. I was like, and somebody paid you for that, girl? But back then, people were complimenting me left and right. I was getting booked left and right because I wasn't scared, or I wasn't insecure about my work. So be your authentic self, because people can see through it. Let me pause this, and I will be back. We'll be back and go through a couple other ways businesses fake it. Try to fake it until you make it, and ways that you can use that into your advantage. So talk to you in a minute.